In this video, we are going to get started on the LeaF Clan SMP. We are going to get some great tools, we're going to start a starter base, and we're going to get a reliable source of food to get us a great start. But first, let's explain what LeaF Clan SMP is. Welcome to LeaF Clan SMP Season 2. In this server, it's going to be like LeafCraft, except it's going to be a little more informal. People are going to be able to do basically whatever they want, and it's not just going to be YouTubers. It's going to be amazing, so let's hop straight into this first episode. Before we get too far into the video, I want to talk about this server's seed. I picked this server's seed out so that we would spawn on a massive shattered savanna mountain with a savanna village in it. As you can see from this replay mod footage, it is an insane mountain. It reaches up to 200 something on the Y level, so it is really huge. And I am super excited to play on this seed. The most important thing when you start out in a survival world is food. I gathered some wheat so I could survive off bread for a little while. I also grabbed some books from the library. There were also a ton of mobs. I grabbed a wood pickaxe and immediately went for stone. I made some simple tools and was on my way. I went through the nether portal constructed by a grain of sand 12 with buckets. We spawned in a crimson forest. I didn't want to lose my stuff, so I headed back to the overworld. For some reason, I decided to make a starter base over 1,000 blocks from spawn, but I realized that this was a bad idea because I wanted to be close to everybody else. I'll come back for the stuff later, but for now, I just abandoned it. On my way to gather resources for my real starter base, I stumbled across a desert temple. A creeper blew up and I fell into the desert temple, but it looks like it had already been looted. I took some iron horse armor that the previous person had left behind. I made it to the dark oak forest and gathered as much dark oak wood as I possibly could because this forest was over 1,000 blocks from spawn and I didn't want to be coming back here anytime soon. Now it was time to start construction on my starter base. I made a water elevator and a bridge over to the mountain. Nicolito died while I was constructing it. I needed some food, so I swam in the river to grab some fish. I dug out a main hallway and put a spruce slab floor on it. You can't tell from the video, but I waterlogged the slab so we had an infinite water source underneath. I created an archway out of some stripped birch wood and some birch stairs. And then I put a fence around the balcony so that I would not fall off. I created a mine shaft and it ran into a ravine. I started a strip mine and found some diamonds. I found an 8 vein, which was awesome to get me started. I think I was the richest person on the server at this point. I made a diamond pickaxe and went to mine some obsidian when I actually found diamonds underneath the obsidian. It was only 3, but that paid for my diamond pickaxe. I went back to that base that I made around 1,000 blocks from spawn with Nicolito, and I just took everything from that base and brought it over to our new area. I created an enchanting room and an enchanting table, and I had enough bookshelves to get it to level 30, which would really help us move along quickly in this world. I don't think I've ever gotten a level 30 enchanting table this quickly. It was time to venture back into the nether, so I made a nether portal inside of our enchanting room and I lit it up. I linked up the portals so they would always return me to the same place in the overworld and the nether. I went to my enchanting room with 30 levels, lapis, and a diamond pick and got silk touch and unbreaking 3. Not bad, but it could be better. In order to make it better, I decided to start working on some villager traits. I got a mending villager fairly quickly, but it took me forever to get my efficiency 5 villager. It was all worth it though when I saw that I could get efish 5 for an insanely low price. I crafted an anvil and made my max level silk touch pickaxe. I always call them Silkinator, but I'm not quite sure why. It had all the best enchants like efish 5, unbreaking 3, silk touch, and mending. The perfect pickaxe. My hunger was getting low, and I needed to replenish it, so I decided to make a farm for my second favorite food in the entirety of Minecraft, jacket potatoes. They are very easy to farm, and they replenish a decent amount of hunger. The chests in the front of my base were starting to fill up, so I needed to make a chest room inside of the starter base. I carved out a circular room and filled the wall with chests. I then sorted through all of my items and put them into their respective categories. It's gonna make building stuff a lot easier in the future. The interior of my base was looking a little bit rough, so I decided to go at it with some spruce and dark oak wood just so that it would look nice. I started out with the chest room and then I went to the enchanting room, but I forgot to hit record for that. It looks a lot better now. Before we ended the video, I wanted to make sure that we farmed the potato farm. So I went ahead and whacked away at all those potatoes, and we ended up getting a few stacks of potatoes, which should last us quite a while once smelted. And there we had it. I had survived the first days on the LeaF Clan SMP server, and I had managed to make a starter base, get an overpowered pickaxe, and an unlimited source of food. On top of that, we also did some villager trading bits, we got to the nether, and we got a full enchanting setup. Overall, I say we did pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked the shorter style video with the voiceover. If you did or did not, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.